So please don't do cocaine in the bathroom. I would love to have been there when leadership came to the realization that we need to order a sign, and to see the looks on the sign company's face that was making this up. Because I love it, I always laugh when I see some of these signage, and because I think a lot of times that businesses are kind of telling on themselves through the signs that they create. Here, this place realized they had such a big problem that they had to have a sign created that said, please don't do cocaine in the bathroom. That's quite a specific request, isn't it? And to then have to sit down, type it out, print it out, and put it up, put a big smile up my face. But it got me thinking about the power of signage and what it really communicates to our customers, because signs don't really just give instructions. They kind of tell stories about your business, about your culture, and most importantly, what you think about your customers. All right, so let me give you a perfect example from a hotel. I stayed at a while ago, and there was a sign. I was walking down the hallway down to my room, and there was a sign that read, "For your convenience, ice machines are located on the floors above and below you." Now, for my convenience, really, how thoughtful of them. Because nothing says convenient like having to go on an expedition for ice, right? So what they meant to say was, we couldn't put an ice machine on every single floor. Right, that's honest, it's understandable. But instead, they tried to spin their inconvenience here as a convenience for me, which just makes me, the customer, feel like you must think we're stupid. All right, but it gets even better. In that same hotel, there was a little handwritten note that was up on the bathroom mirror. It said, towels are inventoried every day. You will be charged for any missing towels. So nothing says welcome valued guests quite like being accused right off the bat of being a thief. All right, now, trust me, these were great towels, very nice towels. All right, I still have them. But I highly doubt that that was the message that they were trying to communicate, was that they thought I was a thief. The problem wasn't that they wanted to keep their towels. That's reasonable, that's expected. But it's how they're communicating it. They're starting the relationship off here with suspicion instead of trust. When you treat people like potential thieves, now they feel less valued and they're less likely to respect your property, which is why I have these wonderful towels. Now, you see, signs are very powerful because they're often the silent conversation that you're having with your customers. And just like any conversation, it's not necessarily what you say, but how you say it. So like the cocaine sign, right? It's telling everyone that we had such a big problem here that we had to have a sign made up. The ice machine sign is saying we're going to try to spin our shortcomings as a benefit to you. And the towel sign, that's just saying we don't trust you. So what should businesses do instead? All right, well, first ask yourself, is this sign really needed? Could our problem be solved another way? If you absolutely need to have the sign, think about the message from your customer's perspective. All right, so instead of threatening about the towels, maybe say something like, our premium towels are available for purchase if you'd like to take one home. Right? See the difference there, right? It's the same goal, but it's a completely different message. Now, before you put up any sign in your business, ask yourself 3 questions. What problem am I really trying to solve? What is this sign really communicating about my business? And then how would I feel if I was the customer reading this? Because sometimes the best sign could just be no sign at all. And if you do need to have one, make sure it's sending the right message that you actually want to send. And if you absolutely have to put a sign up, invest in a real sign that actually represents your company and the brand and the values. Never put up a handwritten note. And if you're wondering, no, I didn't really take the towels, nor did I do cocaine in the bathroom or ever. And yes, I did eventually find the ice machine. And it was not very convenient whatsoever. So now if you've seen any funny or ridiculous signs out there in the business, put it down there in the comments below. I'd love to see them. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more customer experience insights. I think you'll find this video here to be helpful as well. And you can find additional info at www.snowassociates.com. So, thank you so much for watching.